Dyer's Daily. This is one of those episodes where I don't have much to say, mainly because I wasn't expecting to be recording this right now. Let me explain to you. A couple of months ago, before this episode was released, I sat down and said, right, I'm going to plan my episodes in advance. I do an episode about this, but, pretend you haven't heard it when you do hear it. So I planned my episodes in advance. I've got a chart, and I said I'm going to record as many as I can and try and get to a certain number of episodes and then just stop. And basically do this so that I can release the episodes without taking a break, so that the momentum keeps building. And as far as I can see, the momentum has actually grown, and we're getting a few more listeners than we used to because it's a constant thing 5 days a week. But the problem is, when you do that, you get caught up in this haze, and then you're sitting there on a Friday afternoon, you look down at the release schedule and you realize you didn't schedule one for Friday because you wrote down you were going to record it and then it never happened. But it's still on your list. So that is what this is right now. It's a bit of a gap filler, but I want to keep up that momentum of episodes. How are you doing, by the way? There's going to be a lot of episodes over the next few months where I recorded them some time ago, but let me update you on a few things. Which I won't talk about in the future because in the future it hasn't happened yet. But I caught COVID at a convention, and that's why I recorded a lot of them in advance, because I thought, what if I got ill, or what if something kind of happens in the meantime? And so I'm glad I did, so that I could do this. But it has knocked me out somewhat, and now I am trying to build up the confidence, and hopefully if I start recording some of these again for the future, that confidence will build. How are you finding the podcast, by the way? I would love to know. Do let me know. It says I have listeners, so I hope they're real and not bots. If you are listening, then please do let me know. I'm on Twitter at JamieDyer89. Well, nearly at the end of the 3 minutes. Not bad for someone who wasn't sure what they were going to come on here and say. Anyway, hope you have a great weekend. It's nearly over though, isn't it?
Dyer's Daily.